Hi everyone, today our group will be sharing about the routine activities theory. The routine activities theory by Cohen and Felsen emphasizes the importance of environment as a necessary component of criminal interactions between potential offenders and victims. Unlike other theories, this theory focuses on situational factors, such as day-to-day activities, rather than social or psychological factors. According to Cohen and Felsen, socioeconomic structures facilitate this convergence between the potential offender and victim. This theory is also a level 4 theory, which has an explanatory focus on criminal acts and events. Compared to other levels of theories, its objective is to analyze and account for patterns and types of crime events, crime targets, and trends over time. Felsen and Cohen suggest that daily activities that people routinely engage in can offer insights for explaining crime. They propose that crime is more likely to occur when three elements come together in any given space and time. To begin, here's our first element: target suitability. Accessibility and attractiveness of a person contributes to the likelihood of being a crime target. As Burke points out, target suitability is characterized by these four attributes. The second factor is the proximity of the victim to a pool of motivated offenders. This includes physical proximity of the potential target, the potential offender's motivation to transgress, and the size of the potential offender pool. Last but not least, the third factor is level of guardianship. Guardianship involves any factor that can deter or prevent crime. This includes formal social controls like the police or security personnel, informal social controls like witnesses or bystanders who intervene, and target hardening activities such as locks, alarms, or other deterrents. This triangle sums up what we have learned so far. The inner triangle represents factors needed for crime to occur. The outer circle represents crime controllers who can monitor each original element and disrupt its role in facilitating crime. In essence, the rate of crime increase is contributed to by the number of suitable targets and the absence of individuals to protect the target.
Routine activities theory applies to various crimes, including drug-related and white-collar crime. Though it is most strongly linked to burglary and property crime, our case study will focus on drug-related crimes. In 2014, forensic chemist Sonia Farak was convicted for tampering with and using drug samples at a Massachusetts drug lab, compromising thousands of criminal cases. But how can an educated, law-abiding professional commit such a crime? Routine activities theories explain how everyday circumstances can create opportunities for crime. Farak was a motivated offender as she struggled with substance abuse after trying various drugs in college to help with her depression, and had direct access to drug evidence. Over time, she began using lab samples, starting with small amounts and escalating to stronger substances. Drug samples were suitable targets as they were poorly secured, with standards being stored in easily accessible locations like refrigerators and cabinets. Everyone in the lab, including Farad, had unrestricted access. Lastly, there was weak oversight and a lack of suitable guardians. With little supervision and a lack of inventory checks, there was no effective oversight. This allowed Farak's drug use to continue for years without detection. Farak's case demonstrates how the absence of capable guardianship and easy access to a suitable target can facilitate criminal behavior, reinforcing the principles of routine activities theory.
Now we will look at supporting research for the routine activities theory. Casey et al. Mentioned that burglary and property crime provide the most substantial support for this theory, and they cite Bennett's 1991 study as an example. Let's take a look at the study. Data from 43 nations covering 25 years was analyzed. Personal and property crime rates were the dependent variables. There were 6 independent variables, namely accessible targets, attractive targets, size of pool, proximity, motivation, and informal guardianship, that were constructed based on the 3 factors: target suitability, proximity to a pool of motivated offenders, and guardianship. The way the variables were defined can be seen here. Let's move on to some of the key findings. The results further corroborate that the routine activities theory is crime-specific, and it is more effective for explaining property crime as compared to personal crime. Individual variables also have different effects on crimes. Furthermore, the findings of nonlinear relationships with threshold points indicate that the routine activities theory is more suitable for some social structures as compared to others. Particularly, the results show that their theory is most applicable to social structures that have these 5 characteristics: income per capita falling in the range between low and high, hard goods manufacturing level falling in the range between low and moderately high, high level of inequality or when there's widespread relative inequality, urbanization at a low level, and proportion of women who are part of the workforce being within the low to moderately high range. Next, we will discuss crime prevention.
How does routine activities theory help in crime prevention? Firstly, motivated offenders can be reduced by fostering positive social environments. A supportive community can help prevent delinquency and antisocial behaviors. Efforts in promoting healthy family dynamics, improving social competency, and developing empathy in offenders can also be done. Next, we can reduce target suitability through personal safety measures and urban design changes. Improving physical structures can make space less inviting to criminals, while technologies like biometrics and facial recognition can further enhance security. Lastly, strengthening guardianship can also be done by increasing police patrol, implementing neighborhood watch program, and installing security cameras in public spaces. By addressing these three factors, routine activities theory provides a strong framework for crime prevention.
However, routine activities theory also has its limitations. Firstly, the theory assumes that offenders are rational in their decision-making process, assuming offenders weigh the potential rewards against the causes of getting caught when committing crime. However, this doesn't apply when offenders are unaware of security measures or under the influence of drugs or alcohol which cloud their judgment. This also makes the theory more applicable to minor crimes like burglary but less to violent crimes. This brings us to the next limitation, the theory's limited application to different crime types like violent crimes and cybercrimes. Violent crimes like assaults are often driven by intense emotions or irrational impulses which the theory doesn't fully address. Similarly, for cybercrimes, the theory struggles to account for the unique dynamics of virtual spaces, with studies showing it fails to provide clear insights into these modern complex offenses. Lastly, this theory can also be misapplied in shaping social and economic policies, especially when linked to zero-tolerance policy. The focus on minor infractions may disproportionately impact low-income and marginalized groups, leading to over-policing, criminalizing poverty, and ignoring deeper social issues and the root causes of crime. In conclusion, while routine activities theory offers valuable insights, it has limitations. A more nuanced approach to crime prevention is needed, one that considers social and economic contexts alongside routine activities. Applying the theory thoughtfully in combination with other theories is crucial for addressing the complexities of human behavior and societal issues. And with that, that's the end of our presentation. Thank you.